In the summer of 2023, a course in speculative fiction was offered in two modalities. First, as a hybrid course, with in-person and online facets, and second, as an asynchronous remote course. Speculative fiction includes science fiction as well as also alternate history, dystopian and utopian fiction, fantasy, horror, superhero, and supernatural fiction. In the American literary tradition, such work extends back to the work of Edgar Allan Poe, among others. Adaptation into graphic narratives, films, and other art forms also plays a role in this subgenre. Since 2020, many instructors have shifted from in-person synchronous delivery to remote asynchronous or synchronous delivery and back again. A tremendous burden and a tremendous opportunity. How might these modern electrics be harnessed for good or for ill? What might students gain or lose by attending primarily to their screens, or to one another? In this course we read Hugo Gernsback's Ralph 124 degrees centigrade 41 plus, a romance of the year 2660, first serialized in 1911. Here are some images of the first edition of the novel, published in Boston 1925. We also read Charlotte Perkins Gilman's Herland, first serialized in 1915, and not published in book form until 1979. Working online allowed us to explore digital archives with ease, enriching our conversations. But there is something about being in a room together. When we read Octavia Butler's Kindred, also first published in 1979, students had different editions. In the same room, we could compare covers and other textual details more easily. Books are physical objects, and students are physical subjects. While you can't beat the convenience of online connection, especially in the summer, you can't quite look each other in the eye when the connection is strictly remote. Holding a book in hand in the company of others can transport you to a different time and place, as in the example of Butler's Kindred, here in its graphic narrative adaptation from 2018. Or as in the example of Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five, first published in 1969. As it turns out, this famous novel has a much longer and more obscure subtitle, and its specifics depend on the edition one holds in hand. Speculative fiction isn't just about science, and online courses don't need to be strictly remote. Hybrid courses work well too. In such offerings, like Vonnegut's Billy Pilgrim, students can find themselves shifting back and forth across moments. Other authors we considered this year included Ayn Rand, Philip K. Dick, Dave Eggers, and Ted Chiang. There are further plans for upcoming offerings. Hope to see you next summer.